For a lot of listeners, their introduction to the dramatic, emotive voice of the Roland GR-300 analog guitar synthesizer was the classic Pat Metheny Lyle Mays track, Are You Going With Me, from the Pat Metheny Group 1981 album, Off Ramp. Now, the Roland GR-55 guitar synthesizer makes it possible for any guitar player to recreate some of the most distinctive sounds from Are You Going With Me. This includes both the sound of the vintage Roland GR-300, recreated using modeling technology, and the keyboard harmonica lead voice, recreated using PCM synth sounds. The Roland GR-55 is the first guitar synth of its kind to combine both Cosm modeling and PCM synthesis. This video clip shows a few tweaks I used on the factory GR-55 patches to nail the sounds from Are You Going With Me, plus some additional tips on using the Control Assign feature of the Roland GR-55. The first thing we will do is turn off the compressor effect in the factory patch. While the compressor adds sustain, it also alters the attack of the GR-300 and makes the GR-55 more sensitive to palm muting or unwanted low frequency noise. We'll hit Edit, Page Right for the effects page, then use the up-down navigation arrows to locate the compressor, and then use the input dial to turn the compressor off. We're going to change the delay to make the GR-300 patch wider. Select the delay and change it to Delay 2 Panning. Now we're going to add one more delay element. Pat's recorded GR-300 sound makes effective use of subtle delays to add space and complexity to the basic GR-300 sound. Go to Multi-Effect and select 3-tap pan delay. And then use the navigation keys and input dial to turn the effect on. Now we need to change the basic sound of the GR-300. In my observation, Metheny's GR-300 sound is slightly dark, especially at the beginning of his solos. Press the page left button and use the navigation keys to select Model. Now we're going to use the down navigation arrow to move to the filter and resonance settings. The current setting is 100 for the filter and 0 for resonance. My suggestion is to use 84 for the filter and 17 for resonance. The 84 gives it a darker tone, and a little resonance gives it just a bit of bite. Remember to take advantage of the GR-300's dynamics and play softly at first and leave room for your solo to build. Typically toward the end of a GR-300 solo, Metheny will use the pitch preset on the GR-300 to raise the pitch 1 octave. Now, this is important. On a real GR-300, the filter cutoff tracks the pitch presets. For example, if you program in a pitch preset that is 1 octave low, the GR-300 will also slightly close its filter, resulting in a darker sound. So when Pat Metheny raises the pitch of his GR-300 up 1 octave, the actual sound of his GR-300 gets brighter as well. The GR-300 emulation in the GR-55 and VG-99 does not automatically do this, but we can program these synthesizers to work in a similar way. Press the Exit key. Now, from the modeling page, press the Page Right button to access the Patch Master Assign page. You will see that the first assign is set up so that the foot switch control engages the pitch B preset. We're going to do something very similar now for the filter. Press the Page Right button. Rotate the data entry dial to turn the switch on. To assign the target mode to the Model Synth Analog Tone Filter Cutoff. We're going to set the target minimum to 84, which is the filter setting that we programmed in on the main model page. And we're going to set the target maximum to 95. The source is control, which is the control foot switch. It's the same control source that we're using to change the octaves. And we're set and ready to go. You can hear in this example how after I shift up one octave, the same notes sound different because of the changes in the filter settings when you switch octaves on the virtual GR-300 and the GR-55.